I'm sure by now the majority of you have all heard about the Japanese government anti-anime/manga piracy campaign, which is planning to be put into place next month. I've been getting a lot of questions about this and where I stand in all of it, and I decided that it'd just be easier to make a video. If somehow you didn't hear about this and you've been cut off from the internet for the last 2 days, it's basically what it sounds like. The Japanese government is going to go on an operation to try and basically shut down around 480 foreign sites which have illegally uploaded anime and manga without having the proper copyright holds. This includes both streaming sites and torrent sites. Nya.se has been confirmed to be on the list, which leads me to my first question. Should we be worried? Now, when people hear this, there's two types of reactions. There's the weeb response, like, oh my god, I need to download every fucking show I ever want to watch because the Japanese government is trying to take away my anime. And then there's the reaction that's the complete opposite of that, which is basically, let them try. I'd like to see them fucking do it. Now, I pretty much fall in the middle of those two. Do I think that torrenting anime is dead? No, I do not. Should we still be alarmed? Yes, mildly. I mean, if I've learned anything about piracy, it's that they won't go down without a fight. I mean, a perfect example would be Pirate Bay. They must have been taken down and put back up at least like 30 times. When you try to stamp out piracy, it just ends up coming back stronger, and I reckon that it will be the same deal with Nya. Which is also based in Sweden, like Pirate Bay. Which, if you don't know how Sweden laws work, it basically allows sites to avoid any copyright laws that are placed by other countries, which is pretty fucking OP. Worst case scenario, I say that Nya is down for like a few days. If we're really unlucky, maybe a week. I don't think the whole fan subbing and anime torrenting community is going to take this sitting down. If anything, they'll become more adamant about torrenting than ever. So in conclusion, if you're freaking out, don't be. If anything, this is going to be a temporary thing. As far as manga and other sites, I can't really say much as I don't follow manga very often, but I'd say it's pretty much going to be the same deal. I'm not positive, don't quote me, but I'm hoping, anyway. Alright, now that I've got that out of the way, moving on. Next question. Why does Japan think we torrent anime in the first place? I'm gonna be honest. I must have the worst timing in the world, because I literally started torrenting airing anime about 2 weeks ago. Not even. Like a week and a half ago. Of course I've torrented anime before, but not airing anime. This is completely new to me. Until now, I've been using Crunchyroll, and it's been fine for a while, but recently I just broke. I just got tired of going to the shows that I look forward to each season and hearing, sorry, due to licensing limitations, the videos are unavailable in your region. Anyone who follows airing anime knows what I'm talking about. Well, anyone who follows airing anime who has a subscription on Crunchyroll knows what I'm talking about. Now, as to why we torrent anime, I don't know. Maybe it's because of how ridiculously expensive Blu-rays are. Maybe it's because the only other way that we'd be able to follow all the shows we want to watch each season is if we have a subscription to like 3 or 4 different streaming sites. The reason we torrent isn't because we're dicks and just want to fuck over the animation companies. Well, for some people it might be, but the majority of it is because of the lack of availability. You guys say that you don't want us watching your copyrighted shows illegally, yet most of you don't see the foreign market to be big enough to take the time to invest in. It's contradictory. I don't know what else to say. Give us a chance before you label us bad guys? I don't know. Now, at least they're trying to reconcile with the problem. I mean, apparently they're trying to launch a new site to guide the fans to a legal alternative to torrenting anime or streaming, which, they said they're going to be offering around 250 titles, including the latest ones, which apparently cost several hundred yen. Which, if they pull it off, maybe I would consider paying a subscription to their silly site, but that's if. I don't think they're going to be able to give us every show and manga that we want to read. There will always be those titles that are just out of reach, and I know, for me personally, my anime watch list far exceeds 250 titles. I mean, you check my mail, I'm probably closer to around 300 to 400, so it's a step in the right direction, but I don't think it's enough. Alright, next question. Do I think the estimated 560 billion yen that has been lost in China is an accurate estimation? No, wait a second. Hold up, Japan. Are you implying that they would have bought the anime in the first place if it wasn't up for free by use of torrents? You think that I would be paying money to watch Sword Art Online 2 if it wasn't so readily available to me? Well, that's your first wrong answer. There's actually only a few shows per season that I feel that I'd actually pay to watch every week. I really don't think those numbers are as high as you say they are. I mean, it's gonna beat a lot, I know, but I don't think this industry would be half of what it was without torrenting and streaming. That's pretty much my stance on all this. We could talk for hours about how what they're doing is wrong and how we think this isn't going to be that big of a deal and everyone's just making it out to be more than it really is. But in the end, we'll just have to wait and see. I hope this video put a few of your guys' worries to rest. Thanks for sitting through the whole thing. And I guess I'll see you next time, guys.